In some ways, the message couldn't be more clear. The group known as the Islamic State, or ISIS and ISIL, has been forthright about its goals.
As a government, you have been at the forefront of the aggression towards the Islamic State.
From the beheading of American journalist James Foley to pictures posted on Twitter of a building in downtown Chicago and even the White House under the hashtag "A Message from ISIS to U.S."
They're in a competition now with Al-Qaeda Prime, the folks along the Afghan-Pakistan border, and there's no way more powerful to express their street credentials among the jihadist community than a successful attack against the West.
Those attacks made easier by its deep pockets, money used to pay its soldiers, and even to recruit many more, including from all over Europe, hundreds believed to be in its ranks as well from the United States. Reports show the Islamic State with at least $2 billion in its coffers, stemming from ransom payments, donations, and oil fields under its control.
Last week, the FBI issued a report saying there's no credible specific threat to the U.S. at this time. Still, no one denies the growing power of the Islamic State on a local and regional level, and they have said time and time again that they do have global ambitions.
Clearly, they have an agenda to overthrow all the entire state system in the region, and that means our allies. That affects vital interests in terms of oil. And then ultimately, they will use that as a springboard to attack the United States.
Michael Eisenstadt is with the Washington Institute for Near East Policy and says the threat needs to be dealt with not only in Iraq, but in Syria as well, even if it means a new round of military intervention, as the U.S. is now weighing. The threat now front and center for the White House and for members of Congress preparing to return to Washington.
We should, in my view, look at ISIL as a direct threat to the United States, a threat to the region that cannot be accommodated. The strategy has to meet the threat.
In Washington, I'm Christine Frizzell reporting.